Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Real or Rumor. And Cheryl, I don't know about you, but I am kind of steamy right now.
Ooh,
And it's not because of a guy or anything like that. It's just the humidity. I can feel it even here in the studio. I mean, we have the air conditioning going on.
Yeah, if I wanted to live like this, I'd move to Georgia.
Or Kansas.
Gosh. I know. Unusual weather patterns this spring and summer, don't you think?
It has been. You know, we were kind of joking beforehand about people talking about the weather. You know, it's like small talk, and you're just like, oh, how's the weather? Because you don't know what else to talk about. And right now, it seems like that's all.
Yeah, we've been talking about the weather. Yeah, and that's real. That's not even a rumor.
Yeah, but I noticed you're prepared.
I brought my sunglasses because I thought, okay, I haven't hardly been able to wear these like all spring and summer.
Right.
So I thought I'm going to wear them. It's a signal to the weather gods.
Yeah,
I'm ready for some sunshine.
Yeah.
Just ready for some sunshine.
See, I thought this would do it, but I think that's a much smarter idea. Put the sunglasses
You never know
on.
what's going to work.
Well, if you can't wear them outside, you can wear them inside.
Right.
And it's all good.
Yeah.
And if anything, then you look like the one of those movie stars.
Right.
They just wear sunglasses 24/7.
Well, and you know, people come up to me in the stores and think I'm on TV, right?
Yeah.
So I might as well wear my shades everywhere.
Sure. Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to deny you that that feeling of stardom.
Yeah.
So you just go right on ahead.
So anyway, we are ready for some good weather.
We are definitely ready for some of that sunshine. And while I'm thinking about it, you mentioned folks seeing you. They actually see me sometimes too.
What?
Yeah.
Not.
So I have to give a shout out to Tony and Johnny.
Okay. Where'd you see them
down the street. They actually drove by my house, and Johnny, talk about Johnny on the spot, right?
Yeah.
You always hear that. He recognized me. I'm like, dude, how can you recognize me? I had a ball cap on and, and frumpy clothes, working out in the yard. And he goes, you're on GTVA.
Serious? Yeah, I know. Isn't that cool?
See, some people, they just recognize people, I don't know if they have those shows where they say if you see this person or they're missing or something. I'm like, no. So anyway, so a shout out to Tony and Johnny.
That's cool. See, well now you know what I go through every time I go somewhere.
That's right.
Yeah. No, I'm teasing.
Oh, it's so tough being you.
Yeah. Hey, but it doesn't work at home. One day I was really like, running the vacuum and I was oiling floors and I was doing all this yard work or housework around the house, and I said to Daryl, I'm on TV.
That's right.
And I'm over here doing my own housework.
Yeah, well.
And it's just like,
it's okay.
It doesn't mean anything.
It happens
to him.
to the best of us.
So I finished the rest of the housework and the laundry.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you finished. Half the time I don't feel like I get to finish, but
anyway,
well, hopefully,
hey, listen.
Yeah, so hopefully you're the sunglasses.
Yes, I hope so.
Gods,
I hope so.
Whatever, we'll listen and we'll get some of that sunshine.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We actually have a rumor today.
Good.
Besides all this small talk.
Great.
Listen to me, and this is really good timing. And this came from a viewer.
Oh, perfect.
And she stopped me in King Soopers at Westlake and said, can you guys talk about RVs a little bit?
Right.
Because folks are taking their recreational vehicles out.
Speaking of warmer weather.
Yes.
Yep.
So here's the rumor. Recreation vehicles can be parked anywhere, recreational, I left out the AL. Recreational vehicles can be parked anywhere in the city with no time limits.
Okay, this one for sure is a rumor. And so I got my notes here. We're just going to kind of work through the details, so make sure you listen in close.
Yeah.
That is a rumor. Recreational vehicles.
It's hard to say. It's a mouthful.
Hard to say. So that's things like campers, boats, motorhomes, etc.
Okay.
And then there's also the related equipment. So it's not just those things. There's also such things as those snowmobiles, jet skis, canoes.
Sure.
Do you have I don't know anybody that owns a canoe.
Well, I don't either, but I guess it's stuff that you would take along on your trip wherever you're going.
Or that may be parked out on, along at your home there.
Okay.
Those actually may not be parked on a city street for more than 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought it was, I don't know how long, but I didn't realize it was 48 hours.
I'm guessing that's to give you time to prep it if you're getting ready to go somewhere, or clean up if you get back from a trip, right? It gives you a little time to do that.
Or if you're getting ready to go out, you're loading stuff in and you've got it on the street.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
prepping
to go somewhere. Okay, got it.
So, and on top of that, for those who have an alleyway by their home, they cannot be parked in any alleyway.
Okay, all right.
So that's kind of a safety thing there. And of course, usually the alleys are very narrow, whereas streets have a little more room for you to park those.
That makes sense.
So where can they be parked?
That's the question.
RVs and that related equipment we talked about can obviously be parked in a garage. Duh. On gravel or asphalt concrete, no closer, and this is where you get into those details, no closer than 3 feet from a side property line of a residence.
Okay, so like between houses.
Right.
Okay.
Or within 5 feet of a rear residential property line.
Okay.
So like their backyard kind of thing.
Okay, got it.
So, you know, sometimes that can be kind of tricky depending on your property, and especially with some of the new housing areas where homes are a lot closer. You know, you've got some limitations there of what you can actually do.
Okay.
But let's say that I am visiting. I've got an RV. I've come to visit my friends in Colorado because that's the place where we want to be.
And that's how they got here, is in their RV.
Okay. Folks that are traveling in RVs are allowed to park in the driveway of a residence for up to 1 week per calendar year per vehicle. The kicker here is you may not live, cook, or sleep in the parked RV.
All right, well that's easy enough. So it can be parked and just kind of hang out there while you're inside spending time with family and friends. Okay.
But you can get an extension that the city can authorize, and if it's approved in advance, and mostly this is, it involves if there's like a serious illness or maybe a death in the family and folks are coming in for the funeral, or you know, to help with the final arrangements or whatever. So there's some exceptions that can be made there.
Well, that's good to know. I don't think I realized that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Okay.
I think that's a great idea. That's great that the city provides that service for folks. So, but again, with those RVs, they must be at least 3 feet back from the sidewalk. They can't be sticking out and blocking the sidewalks. 3 feet from that sidewalk or the front property line. And it cannot block the vision of, you know, of that zone. So making sure that folks, you know, if they're backing out or pulling forward or whatever, that they can see. Make sure no kiddos are coming down the street on their bicycles or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's important to know too that there might be other sort of little quirky questions that folks might have. They can probably call code compliance, I'm guessing.
Yep, that's
because they're the ones who are out enforcing. So
maybe
give them a call.
They're the folks that are looking for those violations. Exactly. So again, that's the code compliance division of the city, and of course they'll take any of your phone calls if you have questions or concerns, and they can be reached at 350-9833. They've also created a brochure, which I didn't know about, specifically for RVs or about RVs and their equipment and those parking provisions. So of course, if I'd made no sense whatsoever, which wouldn't be the first time, there's a brochure with pictures, and that can help you out. And you can find that on the website, greeley.gov.com, under the Community Development Department.
That's right, and I have seen that brochure, and it's got a lot of other detail too about sort of the materials used for your surfaces that they can be parked on and that sort of stuff. So I think it's a really good resource, and there's sort of a diagram on there.
I like
so
pictures.
I definitely go to the website and take a look at that brochure. It's really good.
Awesome. Well, this is good. Well, and hopefully we answer the resident who asked you out on the street the question.
I know. Well, unfortunately, she asked me about this last fall. So the timing wasn't quite right. I mean, I guess we probably could have done something, but we just thought the timing was good because the sun may not be shining every day like we'd like it to be, but folks are certainly out vacationing and receiving vacationers at home and that sort of stuff. So we thought it was a good time to get this cleared up.
Great. Well, hopefully that helps out. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Appreciate it.
That is going to do it for this edition of Real or Rumor. As always, you can catch repeat editions right here on GTV8. You can also go watch this and past episodes on YouTube.
Yeah.
So until next time, I'm Cheryl Aragon.
And I'm Amy Freeland, and we'll see you then.